So the question from Fred was about, hey, while we've got families who are low income that qualify for those child care subsidies, and it's great that I've waived an executive, or I've issued an executive order to waive some of the requirements to allow them to be able to continue to have that access. What about the middle class families? And again, this is one of the reasons why we continue to focus on, how we're helping those child care facilities stay open in the first place. That's why we issued that guidance, almost a month ago now, with regard to the 10-person rule with each room for those child care facilities. So it wouldn't just be 10 kids in a big old, facility with multiple classrooms, but be able to keep them in one room, to be able to, move them or not move them around, so we keep that virus from spreading, but still allow that access as much as possible to those families.
Right, but you prefaced the introduction of the new measures for the subsidized people by saying, despite that, a lot of daycares have shut down. So,
yeah.
So that affects middle class people as well as subsidized people.
Yep. So again, as Fred points out, a lot of these facilities, these health daycares have shut down. So again, part of it is we got to get back to looking at how can we, once we get through the month of April here, start looking at what can we do to start opening up the economy more, creating more of those opportunities for those daycares to be able to have customers and come in and get people back to work and all that. It's going to be, there's no doubt, Fred, it's a challenging time for everybody here in the state of Nebraska. And we know that one of the obstacles, for example, to some people going back to work is the access to the child care. We've tried to, prioritize some of the folks like our first responders and our healthcare workers and people involved in public safety, those middle class families, to be able to get access to that so they can be prioritizing public safety. But we know there's other families out there that aren't going to qualify for that. And again, we just got to get back to more businesses opening up, to have more parents have the opportunity to be able to use those daycares. So part of the answer will be, as we get through this month, looking at what are the steps we can do to start loosening up some of those restrictions. And that's why we're going to have conversations with the industry to kind of figure out how we step into that as we get past the month of April.